Hi, friends. Welcome back to Alice Playworld. Bringing some Rocket League today. We're gonna do some Rocket Labs while I sort of give you guys a little bit of inside baseball / channel vlog update kind of thing. So bear with me. One of the biggest issues that have been going on with me in 2016 is that my work has gotten a lot more hectic. Some of you might remember if you were following the channel last year, I was pretty consistently, not every week, but pretty consistently able to get at least 4 videos up a week, Monday through Friday. And that was mostly because of the fact that my work was sort of standard, right? I went to work Monday through Friday, I left work around 5-ish, so I had plenty of time to come home, do whatever I need to do, and then get the videos filmed, edited, and then of course up and running. The editing is not that much work. It's just, you know, making sure the audio is not too crazy. So that wasn't a lot of work, and I was able to get it consistent. This year, we've been having a lot of projects, and I've been traveling a lot for work. So I have not been able to do that as consistently as I can, and in the near future, I don't think I'm going to be able to do so. To be very honest, I could lie to you guys and say like, listen, I'm going to try to get 5 videos a week going. And I'm going to do my best to do it, but I don't think I can deliver that, and it's as evidenced by the last couple weeks. I can probably get 2 or 3, and the biggest issue is trying to get them out without any sort of schedule, just trying to go like, okay, I need to put a video every day of the week. And this is not working out, so with that in mind, I'm going to try my best to, oh, that was awful, to come up with a schedule before the end of, by the beginning of next week, to where we actually have like solid days where Heroes of the Storm videos will come out. I would like to start doing some more pro replays again. That's been something that I've been not being able to do much with because, of course, there's the whole, you know, finding the replays first, and then the whole issue of, you know, having to work with a different UI. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it, but I would like to do some stuff like that as well. The other big promise that I know I haven't delivered on you guys, and it's been months, it's StarCraft. And one of the biggest issues with StarCraft, and I think it's something I definitely want to do. I love StarCraft 2. I was a huge Brute War fan, and I really liked StarCraft 2. But the big issue for me is that I got out of StarCraft 2 seriously after pretty much Hearts of the Swarm came out. So I was super into Wings of Liberty. It was one of my favorite games ever. I watched hours and hours of games, especially by Husky, by HG StarCraft. Back in the bed, I watched so much StarCraft, and I could lived and breathed it. Nowadays, I don't really know what the meta is. I don't know what the most common opening strategies are. So I feel like if I started casting, it wouldn't really be that insightful, right? Because I would just be describing what I see, and I would, you know, things would go over my head pretty easily, since I am not really used to seeing stuff that other people might find normal. And this, of course, is like a stereotypical cannon rush build or a 6 build. They're pretty self-explanatory. But I don't know how much the incidence of cheese like that it is nowadays. So I want to get into StarCraft 2. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to start casting videos. But I want to make sure I give you guys a caveat that they're not going to be like professional level casts. I'm not going to be able to offer a lot of insight. It's more going to be trying to learn the game alongside with you guys. So, you know, while I'm trying to learn the strategies and that kind of stuff, we might be able to look at some replays of some, you know, high-level replays, even mid-level or whatever. And I think that kind of content it's not going to be super awesome at the beginning, but I think it's what I need to do in order to be able to actually get into StarCraft again to a point where I feel comfortable, you know, casting pro replays over and over again. And also, you know, spending my time doing it, because if I spend, you know, 30 minutes of what could have been a Heroes of the Storm video trying to cast some StarCraft, and then I don't know anything what I'm talking about, and then it comes out horrible, then that's just a lose-lose for everybody. So we'll try to do that. And then finally, the last little bit of sort of housekeeping to address is the reason why we're playing Rocket League today. I need to come up with some shorter form content, right? Because I think more videos just go into what YouTube is, right? For me, it's a hobby. I don't make any money out of this, at least any significant amount of money. And, you know, the only motivation is I like doing it, and I like interacting with you guys. It makes me feel good. So in order for me to do that, there's all the little nitpicky stuff that has to come on, you know, like sort of dealing every now and then you get, you know, negative commentaries and stuff like that. I'm not saying don't do it. I mean, feel free to speak your voice. I'm never going to censor anybody, but, you know, it does weigh on you. So if the negatives are too much, then it starts feeling more like homework and not as exciting. And then maybe you don't want to do it anymore, and that's not a point where I want to get to. So why do I need to make short-form content? Is because I feel like a lot of people don't have time to sit there and watch, you know, a 25 to 30-minute video of Heroes of the Storm narrated by a random guy, especially when they don't really know the game that much. It's not really a popular game. At least not as popular as other games out there. And you know, it makes it difficult for the channel to grow, and if the channel doesn't grow, then you start getting a lot more of the negative, right? Because it's sadly human nature the way it is some of you guys have been super supportive for months, and you leave messages and you hit me up on Twitter and whatnot, and I really appreciate it. But once you get used to that, it takes one or two guys to, you know, have a snarky comment or say something rather mean, and trust me, I'm not crying about it. But it gets to the point where you're saying, okay, why am I even doing this if this is the way people are going to react? So by having shorter form content, I think we're going to attract some new viewers, and I think that's going to reinvigorate me. So what I need from you guys, I was talking with my hands, I almost let that go in, is ideas, right? So Rocket League, I like playing it, it's fun. I don't even really think it's that exciting to watch. So I don't think this is the right content. But one of the things that we could do, for example, along the same veins of StarCraft, trying to learn a game, could be, for example, Hearthstone. That's a game that I've always wanted to get into. I haven't really been able to because, again, a matter of time, and also because it's really, you know, as a newcomer to that game, it's challenging. There's a lot of cards and a lot of card interactions you got to memorize or at least know or be aware about before you play somebody in any sort of semi-competitive fashion, right? So that could be a game that I could play for the channel. The games are not that long. It wouldn't take me that long to edit and upload and whatnot. And I think it could be a lot of fun. So why don't you guys let me know in the comments down below or through Twitter at @KingOfCats. What will be cool games that you might want me to cover? Again, I think they're going to be a little bit different than what we do for Heroes of the Storm. The play-by-play doesn't really apply for a lot of things other than, for example, say a StarCraft. I would love to do Counter-Strike as far as narrating, but that is a game that I cannot do. I can't play and narrate at the same time. It's very, very difficult for me to do both, particularly in that game. So, and you can't really get videos on demand of, I almost messed that up. I think I still messed it up, but we're going to try our best. Okay, we saved it. So yeah, let me know if you have any cool ideas. I am open to everything and everything. Anything and everything, if that's a word. I'm a phrase that I'm trying to make up. Again, the main issue having it being a little bit shorter, like Rocket League, for example, 5 minutes. But I don't really want to narrate this because it's just super chaotic and might not be what we're looking for. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Al. I hope you enjoyed this silly video, and I promise I will have a Heroes of the Storm video tomorrow. I gotta go pack because I gotta go do something this weekend. But I love you all, and I'll see you all next time.